So I'm in the kitchen garden today. I thought I'd do a quick tour around. So just behind where I was sitting, there's my green garlic. And it's all looking pretty good. Actually pulled a bit of it up just to check on it. And yeah, nice thick stems. I'm going to be enjoying that in a month or so's time, which is pretty good because we're running a bit low on garlic now. And all of these tubs will be tomatoes in June. So here's the main part of the garden. Giving the lawn a cut. Greenhouse is pretty packed out with stuff at the moment, but I've done lots of different sort of seedling updates and things in the greenhouse, so I won't bother going in there and just repeating myself. So I've got salad onions here. I've just cleared this bed here, so this is ready for lettuce that I've just sown. So it'll be sort of 3 weeks before that gets planted. Got a bed of leeks there. That's going to be beetroot when that gets finished with. I've got another bed of leeks still on the allotment as well, so we've got a plentiful supply of leeks. Got some Pentland Brig kale there, and yeah, I'm not sure what's going to go in that bed. Probably more lettuces. Had a lot of spare brassicas kind of left over from my growing trials over winter, so I've just planted those up in these containers. This is where I generally put peppers later on in the season, but right now it's unused containers, so I thought I'd fill them up. Got a few leftover colettes that's going to get replanted with lettuces pretty soon, and more salad onions, field bean tips, peas for shoots, looking quite nice. Last few parsnips there, that'll get replanted pretty soon, and colettes. Colettes are fantastic at the moment, all this new leaf growth, and of course still got plenty of colettes actually on the stems of the plants. And actually all these beds, all the ones down the centre there, they'll all be colettes in May time. And then just down here I've got my summer cropping strawberries. I've actually got quite a lot of strawberries growing at the moment, so you know, past flowering, just berries starting to mature in the greenhouse. So I'm hoping I'll have strawberries in April. And then I've got a kind of mix down here of blueberries, gooseberries, and all the way down. Looking quite nice now, coming on. Garlic down here, which will be red cabbages, and salad onions that have not done very well down there, and lamb's lettuce that has done beautifully. But I really do need to get on and harvest this lamb's lettuce because it will go to seed pretty soon. When you start seeing the leaves kind of start to lift up vertically like there, let's see if I can zoom in a bit. You see how the leaves are starting to lift? That's a sure sign that they're going to go to seed pretty quickly. Raspberries down the back, cherries almost ready to burst into bloom. Actually, I will show you a little bit of the greenhouse. I'll concentrate on the things I'm going to take out of the greenhouse fairly soon. So these peas will be out of the greenhouse in April, as will those peas. And this peach tree, which is just coming into leaf now, will be coming outside in April, as will this apricot tree. And that gives me those 4 corners into which are going beans, French beans, tomatoes, cucumbers and melons. And yeah, there's some of my little strawberry plants doing quite nice. And all these potatoes down here, these will all be going to the polytunnel initially, and then some of these probably will actually end up outside in the kitchen garden here. And all of this bench and its companion bench on the other side, these will all be peppers down here. Tomato hanging baskets up in the roof, and then hanging from these hooks up here This year we're going to have initially strawberries and then Asian greens, lettuce and ever-bearing strawberries and things like that. Nothing to see down here, but these are the apple trees and the cherry trees and the pear trees and all that sort of thing. Oh, actually the pear tree is just about to burst into bloom as well. And this cherry tree is already in bloom. We've never had a cherry off it actually, but one of these years I've never seen it anywhere near as much blossom, so maybe there's a chance. All these few tubs down here, I think there's 6 of them, still got potatoes in. We've got a few hundred onions, maybe 50 garlics, and lots of squash and things like that in the store. And then outside in our little potager we've got a few herbs, a little bit of chard, looking extremely scrappy, some kales, more fruit trees, lots of gooseberry bushes in the front garden, lettuce. Actually still got some quite nice celeriac, some celery, and just popped in these shallots. So soon we'll be getting this garden all replanted. These are the early peppers that are going to be going into the greenhouse in April, and the main crop peppers are a lot smaller than this. They'll be going on the allotment. And there's a little hanging basket tomatoes, and so they'll be going in the hanging baskets as well in April. And there's some of the cucumbers that are going in this conservatory actually, and also in the greenhouse in April. So that's pretty much it. So I hope you like this quick video. My name's Steve. This is the Seaside Kitchen Garden and Allotment channel, and I'll see you soon.